Hey Stone Ridge, welcome to Timberwolf TV, where we make lemonade out of lemons. And it's been another great week, busy week. Crazy how this weather this time of year is crazy. Like last weekend was cold, not so cold, then cold, and then the week started cold, and then it's going to be 80s this weekend. So whatever you do, enjoy that weather. So enough of that. We had our last skate night this week, and it was very fun. Lots of kids, lots of fun. Great to support our first grade team, and thank you to all of you who came, and thank you for those who keep coming to them. They are just a fun event that the kids love. And I was talking to a parent. Roller skating offers a challenge to kids that they don't really get often. So learning to roller skate is a big deal, and a lot of the kids, just watching them progress from the beginning to the end is really fun to watch, and it's fun to put our kids in those positions where they're learning something new. So that in itself is a fun thing. So thanks for coming. Next week, big week for the upper grade, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We start our CASP testing, which is the state testing. And just so you kind of know, the kids do iReady all of the time, and those iReady tests are preparing them essentially for the CASP. They're, of course, teaching them the essential standards, the things that we are teaching them daily and making sure they know. And then, and the format and everything gets them prepared for that big test that is the culmination of their learning for the year. A couple of things that you can do to support them and help them do well. First, the 5th grade, the 6th grade, middle school, looks at those CASP scores for 5th graders when they're placing kids and deciding if they need additional support in the middle school, which is great, but it's also another reason to encourage your children to do their very best on these tests. Other ways you can support, so make sure that they're sleeping, well fed in the morning, send them with snacks, lots of snacks if they need it. The teachers will allow them to kind of take snacks throughout the test just to keep their brain moving and keep them energized. They are welcome to bring their own headphones to use with their Chromebooks. We've been testing out the Chromebooks and making sure they're working, but they can bring their own headphones. And something to think about. I know the teachers have given them instructions on what to do, but people will finish at different times. So if there's a book they love, kind of talk to them and ask them what their teacher said they would do if they're done. But you can encourage them to bring books or something to do to keep them busy after they finish. And there you have it. So we do have a couple weeks of that, and the teachers kind of fit it into their schedule where it works. It's morphed a lot over time. I don't know how many of you were part of it years ago when we had to at one time we had to just use the computer lab because that's all we had. So we had to make a schedule for that. And then we had just Chromebooks that we shared. So we'd make a schedule for that. But now they all have their own Chromebooks. How cool is that? So they just, when it's time to do the test, they do the test and then they move on to something else. So pretty cool how things change. But that is coming. And we have a couple of big fun things happening that, of course, we need your help with. One of them, Carnival. So Carnival, I think most of the work is going to go into the setup and the preparation and all of that. And then we will need a few volunteers that evening, but mostly it's in preparation. And then the other big thing coming is field day. Yay! Everybody's favorite day. The kids love it. But we are going to need your help for that. So parents lead stations with the kids, and it's awesome. So start thinking about that. And that's on May 26th. So put that on your calendar to help. And I will be sending out a Sign Up Genius with information about that. And I want to ask, do you guys remember last year's field day? It was the windiest day ever. So I have ordered very pleasant weather for that day. So you can be expecting that. Another thing to get done, order your supplies. Take care of it now so that can be done. It's just a very cool, convenient thing to do, and you save money. And we, if we get to a certain number sold in April, we get registered into a drawing to get $2,500 worth of supplies. So we would love to get that. So just order them now. Okay. I think that's all. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the warm weather and the sun. And thank you for watching this episode of Timberwolf TV, where we make lemonade out of lemons.